The regular season championship in the Big Ten. Starting lineups look like this. Harper used to play at Tennessee. Now she's coaching. And we're underway, a matchup of two teams that made it to the Sweet 16 last year and have their eyes set on a Final Four run this year. Kia Jackson drives in, sees a couple of Buckeyes. Turnaround is followed up. This is Horston. You're going to see her scoring a lot.
Harper was talking about, we have length, we have athleticism, we have depth, but we have a lot of new pieces. How do we put that together? How quickly can we come together as a unit? But there's one that's familiar.
Horston again.
A little bit of an adjustment because Tamari Key's not in the ballgame. She's the one who really drops off. Jasmine Franklin now can play Mikola Shakova a little bit tighter. And that's what Ohio State wants to do. That's how you pick up that pace. You get it done on the defensive end. Now when you make a basket, you can set your pressure and go to your strength.
J.C. Sheldon with the steal. Taylor Theory with the bucket. And Ohio State is on the board. Theory guarding Jackson. But Jackson, she played last year for 15 games till entering the portal, and just like that, Ohio State puts on the press.
It's really tough.
Mike Sell from deep. Ohio State 0 for 4 from behind the three-point line. 1 for 5. That's the 5th turnover for Tennessee. Sheldon baseline. Swinging it around to Theory, who will drive, and a gentle lay-in.
McGuff talked about the impact of Taylor Theory and how she's a player who's ready to take another step. She goes out there, she does her job, she has great practice habits, but they are going to get more offense from her this season.
Mike Sell nearly had a steal. Instead, it's 10. Walker's inbounding. Finds Jackson, who's double-teamed and muscles up the shot for the Lady Vols. Sheldon with the pull-up. Rebound Horston. Walker at the free throw line.
And I think they've taken that to heart. They've done a really good job of contesting without fouling. For the most part, they're using their length. They're disciplined on the defensive end of the floor early in this ballgame.
Great give and go. Mikola Shakova from Theory.
Really good execution and finish.
Meanwhile, the Buckeyes force their 7th turnover of this first quarter. See if they can capitalize and bring it down to a 5 or a 4-point game.
Missed an opportunity right there. Theory was open.
Mike Sell driving and banking it in.
That's experience. That's a tough shot over a long defender. Good use of the backboard. Taylor Mike Sell decided to come back this year. We're going to be really, really good.
Mikola Shakova's second attempt from deep. Horston with the board, and they're pushing it. And that is the great thing about scheduling a game like this, right? Even if you lose it, you learn something about your team that you wouldn't if you played blah, blah state tech.
No question. I mean, this is a measuring stick right now for both teams.
Great feed to Kia Jackson.
Kevin McGuff talking about the scheduling. Just this is the way that it worked out. Tennessee wanted to bring Jordan Horston home, and both teams have an opportunity to see where they stack up.
Yeah, we asked McGuff about scheduling this game. He said, it worked out with their schedule with ours. And then he paused for a second and said, I don't know if I love that it's give and go for Sheldon. The reverse doesn't fall. Here's Horston. We talk about OSU running. Tennessee can run. Horston again.
Go up with that.
That was close. Harris trying to get right back with the steal. Instead, Powell finds Darby in the corner from deep. Darby's done it. Boy, that is an open look for Jordan Walker. Taylor Theory has the board. And Sheldon almost lost it to Powell. Finds the freshman McMahon. The Vols have 5 different players with 2 fouls already in the game. Mikola Shakova's missed layup means Tennessee's running the other way, and Horston curls it in.
She had a semester under her belt of really learning what it takes, and boy, is she taking advantage of it.
My goodness, Horston, step back. Kept alive by Evan Bristow, who just checked into the game. And OSU has a 5-on-4 because Jordan Walker is trailing without a shoe. She just slipped at the top of the key. She's guarding the freshman McMahon. Let's see if they take advantage of it. Green with a long two.
Bridget triple-double. I mean, the way she can rebound the basketball, particularly on the defensive end of the floor, initiate offense, score at will. She's not going to have the ball in her hands as much.
You really like her shooting potential. Mikulashikova earning the two. Mike Sells running on the wing. And Walker comes away with it. Powell, the three ball.
I mean, that's one of those opportunities for Tennessee. Ohio State looks like they're going to have a break. Jordan Walker, great hustle play to get the extra possession and then find her open teammate.
5 points, Markey back in the game. She has the ball for Tennessee, and Mikulashikova corrals her miss. He is a starter. We mentioned second team all SEC, but only played 2 minutes. Taylor Theory. And there's our first turnover of the second half. Pass ahead to Taylor Theory. That's 4 points for her, and that is another steal for the Buckeyes. Sheldon's three falls into Horston's hands.
And I don't mind that three-point shot. That's a good three-point shot. The ball went inside.
Powell drives, floats it up and banks it in. Powell runs right into Mikulashikova, and then Tamari Key rolls it in. Outlet pass to Mike Sell for three. There's a quick one. Taylor, Mike.
You just have to keep encouraging him. Talk about, hey, we just got to knock down our free throws. I mean, that's a mental thing right there.
Do you not talk about it because it is a mental thing that you don't want to be in their heads?
Yeah, I think you don't talk about how many you've missed necessarily. Just, hey guys, when we get an advantage at the free throw line, we've got to put them in.
What happened in 1999?
Oh, Purdue won a national championship in 1999.
Right. Who was on that team?
I might have been on that team, along with a few other people. And we were actually able to stop the Tennessee win streak the first game of the year that year. Kelly Harper was such a tremendous player. I mean, she was the head of the snake for Tennessee. The facilitator that got everybody the ball.
Buckeyes have made the last 3 field goals they put up. Mikulashikova.
Players that you need on the floor to keep your team connected.
Layup is good for Jason.
You've got to be ready to make that pass. Then once everybody floods to her, now you have a one-on-one move in the post.
Mike Sell with a deep two. By Mikulashikova. Sheldon, baseline, air ball. Shoemate again keeps it alive. Mike Sell, three.
By Shoemate right there, and Mike Sell knocks it down.
For the first time tonight, Ohio State is leading. Get and go! Mikulashikova. 0-on-0 as she's guarding Green.
Oh, nice.
Passing up the three to get. For perspective, they scored 33 points in the first half, 27 so far in the third. Mike Sell. Green fights for the ball again. And McMahon pours it in. Another one. This is incredible. This is amazing defense. McMahon!
Well, Mike, we've talked about it, just the activity level by Ohio State. They continue to change up their presses, going from the 2-2-1 to the 1-2-2. Who's on the top line? Who's in the middle line?
In this half.
Well, it felt that way.
Yeah.
It certainly felt that way.
I mean, what was so different this first half? It felt like Tennessee, their size was so dominant.
Those things that you can't teach, all of those instinctual things that at times when they're young drive you crazy, but when they're not young anymore and you see them make this, those are the difference in winning and losing ball games.
Tennessee fourth.
I mean, we're talking about somebody who didn't play at all last year.
Right. Transfer from West Virginia.
Yes, coming in, making an impact. We thought it would be shooting the basketball, but in this ballgame, it's been on the defensive end.
She played great in their exhibition game. Had a team-high 18 points, but again, your point, the defense has been helping. And now Tennessee
can't help off of Tess Darby, particularly on the ball side. You've got to know where she is.
Little scoring drought for Ohio State. Green around and in. Jackson and Mikulashikova pulls down the board, her 7th rebound of the day. Sheldon, 2 more. We were told by Kevin McGuff he was going to tell her to shoot the 3. They expected her to get space. She missed her first 5, didn't give up, stuck with it. Mike Sell gets a
take care of the ball and give themselves a chance offensively. Now, this is a dangerous Tennessee team, but they've got to be able to get into offense. They've got to be able to give themselves a chance, you know, and then on the defensive end, just lock in, make it difficult. Use your length and athleticism. You don't have to block shots. You don't have to get steals. You have to contest and rebound and push in transition.
Sheldon to Mike Sell in the corner. 25 for Taylor. Mike Sell.
Nice.
Great find to Key inside. Rebound and put back for Jackson.
Hall of Famer. Multiple championships, Final Fours.
They asked the fans to come out, and the fans came out. At halftime, Kevin McGuff asked his team to play better, and they played much better. A 30-point third quarter propels Ohio State to a top